There's a dark, delicious secret lurking in every human heart, a primal compulsion we all share, even the most saintly among us. It's not murder, it's not tax fraud, it's not even rewatching a cringeworthy TikTok for the fifth time. It's much, much worse. It's gossip. And before you clutch your pearls and scroll away, pretending you're above it all, let's be brutally honest. You've done it, I've done it, even your therapist has probably done it. Though hopefully not about you. But here's the mind-bending question. Why? Why do we, intelligent, supposedly ethical beings, get such a bizarre, irresistible kick out of sharing someone else's drama, even when we know deep down we absolutely positively shouldn't? It's not just a moral failing, folks. It turns out your brain is actually wired for this stuff, a sneaky little evolutionary glitch that makes spilling the tea feel like a high-stakes game of social roulette, and the house always wins, usually with your reputation. Think about it. You're at work, minding your own business, when Brenda from accounting leans in, eyes wide, a whisper escaping her lips. Did you hear about Mark from sales? Apparently, he tried to expense a gold-plated toilet seat. Now, are you going to say, Brenda, that's highly inappropriate and none of our concern? Or are you, like most mere mortals, going to lean in even closer, heart thumping just a little faster, already forming your own mental picture of Mark's lavish porcelain dreams? Exactly. That little internal tremor, that's your brain screaming, "Give me the deeds!" So what exactly is happening under the hood when we dive headfirst into the rumor mill? The first and perhaps most surprising reason is that gossip is often a powerful, albeit devious tool for social bonding. Yes, really. Sharing secrets, even scandalous ones, creates an instant sense of intimacy and exclusivity between the sharer and the listener. It's like a whispered password to a VIP club, just for the two of you, bonded by this shared forbidden knowledge. Suddenly, you and Brenda aren't just colleagues, you're co-conspirators in the saga of Mark's questionable expense report. This isn't some grand theory. Studies have shown that when people engage in positive gossip, talking about someone else's good qualities or achievements, it can strengthen social ties. But let's be real, that's not the gossip that makes our ears perk up. It's the juicy stuff, the negative gossip that really gets our oxytocin flowing. Why? Because sharing a common enemy or a common shock solidifies group identity. It's a primitive way of saying, we're alike, we understand each other, we're in this together, against the world, or at least against Mark's fiscal irresponsibility. It builds trust, paradoxically, because you're trusting the other person with sensitive information, and if they keep it, the bond deepens. If they don't, well, then they become the subject of the next gossip session. It's a vicious, beautiful cycle. But it's not just about friendship bracelets made of whispers. Our ancient brains also use gossip as a sophisticated form of social learning and information gathering. Imagine our ancestors on the savannah. Knowing who's lazy, who's a good hunter, who's trustworthy, or who's secretly hoarding berries could mean the difference between life and death. Fast forward to the modern office jungle, and it's not so different. Who's getting promoted? Who's on the chopping block? Who's sleeping with the boss's nephew? This back-channel information is invaluable. It helps us navigate the complex social landscape, avoid potential pitfalls, and understand unspoken rules. You learn what's acceptable and what's not, often by observing the consequences of someone else's missteps. Brenda talking about Mark's gold-plated toilet seat isn't just entertainment, it's a cautionary tale. Don't be like Mark, your subconscious whispers. Don't try to expense novelty plumbing. And speaking of rules, gossip is also a surprisingly effective mechanism for social control and maintaining group norms. Ever noticed how quickly word spreads when someone breaks an unwritten rule? Like Sarah from marketing, who always forgets her wallet at team lunches. Soon everyone knows, everyone judges, and Sarah eventually, usually gets the memo and starts paying her share. Gossip acts like an informal justice system, keeping people in line without the need for official reprimands or awkward confrontations. It's the invisible hand of social order, gently or not so gently nudging us back onto the path of acceptable behavior. No one wants to be the subject of negative gossip, so we often self-regulate our behavior to avoid becoming the next office pariah. It's peer pressure, weaponized by whispers.
Then there's the delightful, if slightly narcissistic aspect of self-enhancement and status-seeking. When you're the one with the juicy tidbit, the exclusive intel, you instantly feel important. You're the gatekeeper of information, the source. People listen to you, they lean in, they acknowledge your perceived value. Oh, you know that? Tell me more. That little hit of dopamine? It's because your social status just got a tiny temporary boost. Sharing secrets can make you feel more powerful, more connected, more in the know than others. It's a cheap thrill, but undeniably effective. It tells you for a brief shining moment that you're significant, and in a world screaming for attention, that's a powerful drug. Sometimes, though, the reasons are far less Machiavellian. We share secrets simply for emotional release or stress reduction. Had a terrible day? Someone wronged you? Venting about it, even in the form of gossip, can feel incredibly cathartic. It's a way to process emotions, to externalize frustrations, and to seek validation. You're not just talking about someone else, you're talking about how their actions made you feel, or how their misdeeds align with your own anxieties. It's a sneaky form of therapy, often unlicensed and frequently irresponsible, but therapy nonetheless. And honestly, sometimes we're just bored. There's a primal human need for entertainment, and the drama of other people's lives often provides a more compelling narrative than our own Tuesday afternoon spreadsheets. Why watch reality TV when you can live it, one whispered revelation at a time? So is it all just a messed up psychological free-for-all? Not quite. The truth is, our brains are evolved for a world that no longer exists. For hundreds of thousands of years, humans lived in small, tightly knit groups. Everyone knew everyone, and everyone knew everyone's business. Gossip wasn't just a pastime, it was a vital survival tool. It helped maintain group cohesion, enforce cooperation, and warn against danger. Our modern world has exploded in size and complexity, but our social operating system hasn't fully caught up. We're still running ancient software on a supercomputer, and that software is constantly looking for social cues, for opportunities to bond, to learn, to control. Our brains are hardwired for social information, and gossip, in all its messy glory, is the most direct, illicit pipeline straight to the source. That irresistible pull, the one that makes you lean in when Brenda starts whispering, it's not just a flaw, it's a feature. It's our ancient brain trying to make sense of the social world, trying to connect, trying to protect, and occasionally just trying to get a good story. So, knowing all this, do you think our deep-seated drive to gossip is ultimately a necessary evil for human connection and social regulation, or a toxic habit we should actively try to break? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you learned something new about your own scandalous brain, hit that like button and subscribe for more insights into the wild world of human behavior.